Air Dry Clay, Summer S.T.E.A.M with Kawartha Lakes Public Library. Hi, I'm Marika with Kawartha Lakes Public Library. Welcome back to another week of Summer S.T.E.A.M. In this week's kit, you're going to get some air dry clay. Keep watching this video for some instructions on what you can do with it, and don't forget to check our website for tips and suggestions on how you can steam things up. In our kits ready for pickup at Open Branches, we have an instruction sheet. You'll also receive a packet of Model Magic. This is an air dry clay, so the beauty of this is that you can play with it, roll it out, make something, and leave it out to dry, and it will harden. You don't need a kiln for it. If you can't get to a branch, you can download these instructions. Go to kawarthalakeslibrary.ca, go to the kids section, go to TD Summer Reading, scroll down to Summer S.T.E.A.M, and you'll find this week's instruction sheet and all the links as well. And you can look at the instructions or download them and print them off. For Model Magic, you can find these in local stores. In a retail setting, it might look like this. And we bought the white, but it does come in colored clay. You can also find it in a tub, so sort of like what a large margarine tub looks like, and that's good for several children or several people to play with. You're also going to need fingers for this craft and just things to work with clay. So if you have a rolling pin, that's great. If you don't have a rolling pin, a glass tumbler works really well. And then some things to play with your clay. A straw is something great. A fork would be good. And maybe something to make different indentations. So fingers work great for that. Maybe a paper clip or a toothpick would work good as well. So when you open up your Model Magic, you are going to want to play with this. This is the neatest thing around. So you can shape this, bend it, mold it any way you like. And if you don't like what you've made, smush it up and start again. Unlike conventional clay, this doesn't leave dirty residue on your hands or make a mess on your work surface. But unlike Play-Doh, if you make something, you can leave it out to dry and it will harden and you'll have a creation. Once it's hardened, you can decorate it with markers or paint. If you want to use it for another day, just put it in a sealed up container, maybe a Ziploc bag or a sealable container, and it's good to go for another day. So you're really limited by your imagination in terms of what you can do with this product. Here's some ideas. You can make a simple bowl, adding in sequins for design. Here someone made a vase, and when it was dry, they colored in flowers and a pattern using markers. You could take your bowl, add some eyes and teeth, and color it in to look like a big old monster. Here someone rolled out a heart shape and then added in a collection of seashells and shimmery things. You can make balls and shapes, poke holes in them, thread some string through, and you've got a necklace. Here someone rolled out a piece of clay and then they traced their hand and cut that out. And then they did a design on that hand, laid it over a bowl to dry, and then painted it a nice red color. I think this looks really great. And here we have someone who made a porcupine with sticks for quills. Okay, here's some ideas on how you can steam this project up. First of all, I have a question for you. I've just shaped my Model Magic into what looks like a rock. What do you think would happen to this if I put this rock-looking piece into the water? Will it sink or will it float? What do you think? Okay, let's try it out. It's floating. Is that what you thought? I didn't think that, I have to admit. When I tried this, I was surprised. And what I've discovered is that Model Magic is buoyant. I've put a link on the website that explains buoyancy, so you can read up some more on that. I've just got a fresh piece of Model Magic here. A tip that I have for you is while you're working with it, if you do put it into water, you can just dab the water off using a cloth towel. Don't use a paper towel because bits of that paper towel, I've discovered, will get stuck in your Model Magic. So we'll just dab it off like that and it's good to go. So we can try doing different shapes, plop it in the water, and see how it goes. Now, I'm going to try, what will happen to this, I'm going to try and turn this into something that could carry something in the water. So I have what looks like a lily pad, And I'm going to put that on in the water. It's floating pretty good. I'm going to try a marble. Will it carry a marble? No, it won't carry a marble. Why is that? Now I've got a piece of Lego. Let's see, what do you think is going to happen with the Lego? Will it stay on the lily pad or will it fall off like the marble? Let's see. It stays on. I could probably fit a few pieces of Lego onto my lily pad. Maybe this is something that you could try at home. Get out different things, pretend you're a cargo ship driver, and see what you could carry. I've crafted a little boat. I put some sides on it. I put a straw, and then I poked a piece of paper through the straw to make a sail. Now I've got a little sailboat in here, and let's see. My sailboat can carry marble cargo. Give it a try at home. See what different shapes of boats that you can make and what works best to carry cargo. What kind of cargo are you using? Are you using rocks or coins or Lego? Do you have little toys or dolls or figures? Maybe it's a passenger ship that you make. Take a picture and show me what you've got. Send your photo to libraryadministration@kawarthalakeslibrary.ca. You can also post the picture to Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We're listed as Kawartha Library. It would be great if you could use the hashtag Summer S.T.E.A.M. Until we see you again, happy steaming!